Welcome in, everyone. The NBA Cup has reached the knockout stage. Tonight, it's a quarterfinal in the East. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out East already. We are in December. Taking a look at New York. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, there's the Bucks, just a few spots below there.
And right now for the Knicks, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, they could steamroll through the season.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We've got Tyrese Maxey. Tari Eason is out there with Sharp. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Brooks in at the 3. And for New York, we've got Mitchell Robinson. Klay Thompson is out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Durant, and it's Gobert in at the 4 slot. And this game starts the elimination round for the NBA Cup tournament. All teams won their respective groups, but only one can advance.
Yeah, this tourney can kind of sneak up on you. Suddenly, the intensity is much higher, and so are the stakes.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. New York moving it around. Robinson a screen on Maxey. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Robinson is very fluid as a big, and he comes off that pick ready to shoot.
Mitchell passes to Sharp. Maxey looking it over. Caruso with the steal. Pass to Durant. Now here's Caruso. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. Back to Caruso. Shot clock at 5. Durant. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
KD unafraid to get to the mid-range, and he can get there at will.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Tom Thibodeau. D.A.?
He thinks Tyrese Maxey is a guy they have to watch. He said he reads the floor well and understands situational basketball. Defensively, it's tough to speed him up or slow him down. He really plays at his own pace. Guys?
Thank you, David. For 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Durant's got 7 points.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel-good.
Maxey with it. 17 points in his last outing. Sharp with a screen on Caruso. Here's Maxey. Stolen by Robinson. Thompson against Mitchell. Pass to Caruso. Robinson a screen on Maxey. To the inside. And finished off by Robinson.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Everyone, you see yourself on the screen, and you select the best move. Let's go!
And here is our 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's toughest defensive teams over the course of the last 10 games. Second, the Knicks.
Well, over the past couple weeks, this defense has found itself locked in. They've played hungry, and they've played physical.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Maxey against Caruso. Now, here's Maxey. Averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. Clock at 2. Not going to go that time. Now the Knicks with it. 11 unanswered points for him. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, showing that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Now here's Thompson, still without a basket. Outside Robinson. Outside Durant over Brooks. Durant, no good. Bucks trail by 10. Brooks dishes to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Maxey. Sharp against Robinson. Mitchell sets the screen for Brooks. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And how about we check the numbers for Kevin Durant?
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Maxey with it, now defended by Gobert, and that one's good. Maxey.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Durant kicks to Gobert. Outside Robinson. Pass to Durant. Shot clock at 6. Shakes him. And that's 2 points on the layup. KD's got 9.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Mitchell looking it over. Eason with it. And Sharp has it in the corner. Back to Eason. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
He's off on the first. And here we are, Greg, about a third of the way through the season. Is it too early to talk about MVP?
Some people debate that even before the season begins. I think we do have a front runner, but out of respect for the field, I'll keep that to myself.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Gobert. Now here's Caruso. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. It's Durant on the wing. Brooks covering. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Durant.
Well, we're always wishing good health on any player, but for Kevin Durant to remain that way, that's when you get a chance to see something special offensively.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against the Raptors in Toronto. Pass to KD. Robinson can't get the putback. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. 11-point game. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Here they are, fans. Put your hands together for your Knicks City Dancers.
Chance to check out Kevin Durant. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. He's putting up 33 points a night, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
Bucks trail by 11.
Knicks lead 29.
Here's Brooks. 6 points for him. Down low, here's Sharp. Robinson with the block.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
KD passes to Robinson and finished off by Robinson.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
So right, David, we could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would pay to have professional basketball. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. That's going to send Kevin Durant to the line. It goes on Dillon Brooks. And the Bucks making a change here. Mathurin's checked in. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Stolen by Brooks. Oh, and here comes Mathurin all alone. Here's Eason. Pass to Sharp. Now Mathurin goes back up, and the jumper is good. Mathurin's got it back down to within single digits for the Bucks.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Now here's Durant. He's got 13. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Defensive foul charge to.
The Knicks have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Bol, he's checked in for the Knicks. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Alex Caruso. That's good from Durant.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Porter, a screen on DiVincenzo. Maxey against DiVincenzo. 13 feet away. Maxey, no good. Looking at the last game for the Bucks, it was a loss to the Nets. Ball inside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Markkanen sets the pick for DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Markkanen. Misses the 3. Bucks trail by 12. Maxey kicks to Porter. Jackson a screen on Thompson. Porter, no luck. New York has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
One of those nights that Kevin Durant is just massive for his team. For my money, this guy's the best scoring forward of all time.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Gobert, he's checked in for the Knicks. Bucks have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. To the paint. Here's Iguodala. No good that time. Gobert with the defensive effort. New York leading by 14. Pass to Bull. Here's Markkanen, defended by Mathurin. Here's Gobert. Thompson left side. Maxey against DiVincenzo. They get the rebound. Gobert the pass to Thompson. Good on the triple. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Free throw good. Porter.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the league by storm.
Justin Holiday's checked in for the Knicks. The Bucks also changing it up. Lawson's checked in, and Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Maxey. Both good from the line that time. The Knicks leading by 15. Holiday finds DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen on Porter. DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. Pass to DiVincenzo. A three-pointer, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
New York's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. To the middle, looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
The Knicks making a switch here. Joseph's checked in.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
Now, here's Mitchell. 17 points in his last outing. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
The first free throw is good.
And we've seen Mitchell go up against much larger defenders throughout his career. And the reason he makes it look so easy is because of that 6'10" wingspan. Keep in mind, he stands at 6'1", but that's incredible length at his height.
McGee, he's checked in for New York. Justin Holiday comes in for Joseph. And he makes the first, but misses the second. New York leading by 17. Some nice passing by New York here. It's stolen by Mathurin. Mitchell against DiVincenzo. Mitchell's shot is good.
And a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
Porter against DiVincenzo. New York, no good that time either.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Mitchell, a screen on DiVincenzo. There's Porter with the three, sinks the three-pointer. Porter's got 5 now.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
Markkanen kicks to Holiday. A three for DiVincenzo. The shot, no good. And so it's New York enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Knicks guys have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Here's Mitchell on the court for the Bucks. They've got Donovan Mitchell. Isaiah Jackson out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Porter. And it's Lawson in at the small forward. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket for Mitchell. DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. Here's Bull. Rebounded by Jackson. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Lawson kicks to Mitchell. Lawson sets a screen for Mitchell. Back to Lawson. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now, here's Bull. Misses from short range. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Bucks. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Outside Jackson. For 3, Mitchell bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got 8.
Reliable. That's Mitchell from 3.
For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against the Raptors. DiVincenzo against Porter. It's deflected. It's stolen by Lawson. Drops in the breakaway layup. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Bucks.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
The tally on the offensive rebounds right now has been really impressive. They've just been in the right spot at the right time and getting those putbacks.
And the Bucks with possession. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Here's Mathurin. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending it.
Davis Bertans checks in for Justin Holiday. Bucks trail by 3. Here's Mitchell. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. He's got 10.
And this is routine for Mitchell. He doesn't need much space to feel comfortable elevating.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Here they are.
The Knicks making a switch here. Joseph's checked in. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
You look at Eason. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, here are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
And Markkanen throws it down.
And Markkanen looked pretty mobile on that attack. Sometimes when he takes that initiative, it works out.
Mitchell against Joseph. Shoots it. And it's Mitchell missing.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
DiVincenzo passes to Joseph. Markkanen looking it over. Stolen by Mitchell. And here comes Lawson leading the fast break and finished off by Porter.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
The Knicks with the lead. DiVincenzo passes to Bull. And Gobert kicks to Bull. Pass to DiVincenzo. And he banks in the layup. And the Knicks lead by 3.
DiVincenzo has to be agile on the interior, and that time finds a way to get it done.
Lawson sets a screen for Mitchell. The Knicks pull it in. They led by as many as 18 points. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Bull can't hit.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Mitchell against Joseph. Bull, a screen on Mitchell. And Joseph kicks to DiVincenzo. Just 4 to shoot. Over Porter. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Here's Mitchell. Stolen by Joseph. Pass to DiVincenzo. Gobert down low. Guarded by Porter. And Gobert kicks to DiVincenzo. Good on the three-point shot. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is where the coaching staff applauding the way that Dante right now aggressively is shooting the ball off the catch and shoot.
Porter passes to Lawson. Inside. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. New York's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Gobert with a screen on Porter. Here's DiVincenzo. In it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
Knicks lead 47.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Bucks, trailing by 4. Porter a screen on Joseph. Mitchell against Joseph. And then Mitchell with the dump.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players in our league.
Pass to Bull. Back to DiVincenzo. And he converts the layup. DiVincenzo's got 9 points.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. The Knicks have gone 6-12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Bull. Kevin Durant comes in for Gobert. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Corey Joseph. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Klay ripping one down that time.
Bucks trail by 4. Pass to Eason. Back to Mitchell. The 3. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Milwaukee's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Brooks, the pass to Mitchell. Down low. That's tipped. Stolen by Robinson. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's KD. Oh, that's blocked. They recover it. And there's the bucket for Markkanen. Bucks trail by 6. Brooks outside. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Sharp. Excellent D that time from Robinson. The Knicks leading by 6. And here is Caruso. Nothing on the board. Outside Robinson. Pass to Markkanen. To the inside. Caruso, no good. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Here's Thompson. Rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Sharp. Brooks with it. Defended by Durant. Brooks against Robinson. Lock at 6. No good. And they can't put him into this drought. New York's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them.
The coaching staff likes this. Mitchell Robinson down there drawing fouls.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him.
Mitchell Robinson has really simplified his game. He's just focused on getting high percentage looks, being around the rim, both for offense and obviously blocking shots, and deter guys from scoring on the inside. He does those 2 things very well.
Gobert, he's checked in for Markkanen. The Bucks also with the sub. Mathurin's checked in. Robinson hits them both.
A lot of people like Mitchell Robinson because he does what he's told to do, and that is stay in the lane. It's where he does a lot of damage, both defensively and offensively.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Looking now at the numbers for Maxey. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. averaging about 27 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
To the right side. Eason gets a wide open look, and the Bucks miss again. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for New York. They led by as many as 18 points.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
It's stolen by Gobert. Now Caruso hasn't made one yet. Outside Durant. To the middle. Out to Thompson. New York moving it around. Robinson sets a screen for Caruso. Drills it from outside. Caruso's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Back to Maxey. Ball's knocked loose. Will it go? Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Caruso. Maxey grabs the miss. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And some changes here for the Bucks. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Porter subbed in for Maxey. Thompson against Mitchell. To the paint. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Caruso looking for an opening. Down low, here's Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Porter. 7 points in the game. Mitchell can't hit that one. Good D by Thompson. Caruso against Porter. Thompson outside. There's the 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Sharp's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
There's 10 seconds left here in the second. KD with it. Fires away from outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the New York Knicks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now let's catch up with David Auld. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up. One more time. A big round of applause for
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the New York Knicks.
Offensive rebounding is like an ATM, cashing in extra chances to score. Trust me, that's a fun way to play.
I do. Trust a guy with over 4,000 offensive rebounds. Also, the guards love the extra kickouts from the paint.
And another important topic, injuries. Let's take a look at what's happening across the NBA.
Trying to replace Giannis? You can't talk about next man up. It's next men up, plural. The whole team has to pitch in.
Yeah, he covers up so many weaknesses, Shaq, at both ends of the court, and you don't have that luxury right now.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. 11-point game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on Tyrese Maxey. David?
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Bucks head athletic trainer. He informed me that the knee was bent slightly backwards and is indeed hyperextended, but that there does not appear to be any structural damage. And as you can see, he's already back on the court. How about that, Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him. Alex Caruso out there with Thompson. Then it's Robinson. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Brooks against KD. Now here's Brooks. He's covered closely. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one falls for Brooks.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
And that one's good, Caruso. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Sharp. Mitchell outside. Banked in off the glass. Mitchell's got 21 in the game.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Thompson misses. Bucks trail by 10. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
KD passes to Thompson. Here's Caruso. To get open is Robinson. And that one's good, Caruso. Caruso's got 4 points now in the quarter. Bucks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Thompson against Mitchell. And he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 25.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
To the inside. Brooks against Robinson. The drive by Brooks.
Wow. Dylan Brooks off the bounce. Teammates are loving that.
New York leading by 6. Caruso kicks to Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Sharp with a screen on KD. From deep, Brooks. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Durant, the pass to Gobert. Over Eason. Rebound, Milwaukee. Sharp's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the middle. The Bucks working the ball around. to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Sharp sets the pick for Mitchell. And it's off from three-point range.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
That free throw, no good.
And I think just everyone around basketball wanting to get Klay Thompson back to 100% health. I mean, this guy is a force and a lights out scorer from all areas on the floor.
And the second free throw, good.
Klay Thompson never seems to get too rattled. A pretty even-keeled guy, and you can see that even when Klay's off the floor.
Caruso against Maxey. The three. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. They grab their own miss. KD can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 6. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And the 3-ball is good. Mitchell's got 28 points for the game.
And trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. What a recent stretch it's been for these players. They're the NBA's leading scorers over the last 10 games. Kevin Durant, number 1.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
Thompson finds Robinson. Here's Caruso. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Caruso's got 7 points for the quarter.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Maxey against Caruso. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Bucks trail by 8. Inside, here's Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Here's Durant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Tari Eason. That one is no good. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Bucks. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for him. Pass to Mathurin. Sharp on the wing. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Six on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. No good on the 3.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Shot's good by Mitchell.
And how about the strength from Mitchell, looking tough and determined on that aggressive take inside.
Robinson a screen on Maxey to the paint, and Robinson throws it down.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Pass to Brooks. To the middle. Mathurin, good. Mathurin's got 6.
And when Mathurin takes it inside, good things happen. Been a physical guard who can use that athleticism.
Caruso against Maxey. And that one's good, Caruso.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Now, here's Mitchell. 30 points in the game. There's the drive. And he makes good on the layup. Mitchell's got 13 points in the second half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Katie against Mathurin. Here's Caruso. Puts the move on. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Katie's got 4 assists now tonight.
Fantastic look from Durant. Such an underrated playmaker.
Pass to Mathurin. Thompson against Mitchell. And here's Maxey. Right side, Mathurin. Durant with the steal. Caruso against Maxey. Now here's Caruso. Guarded closer. The shot, no good. Bucks trail by 7. Pass to Sharp. Mathurin with the ball. Back to Sharp. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And a new group in for the Knicks. McGee, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Bol comes in for Rudy Gobert. Markkanen, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Alex Caruso. Porter's checked in for Milwaukee.
Let's take a look here at the numbers for Porter. How last month turned out for him. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
This is his specialty. He sits on the bench, he gauges what's happening offensively, and he comes in and sticks the opponent's top scorer to freeze him out.
Thompson against Porter. Outside, Maxey. Looking to get back on track here. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. The Knicks leading by 6. DiVincenzo passes to McGee. Bol dishes to Markkanen. And McGee kicks to DiVincenzo. New York, no good that time either. Milwaukee's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Lawson sets a screen for Porter. Off target from outside.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Here's DiVincenzo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
There's another level to DiVincenzo's game, and it starts to happen when he attacks like that.
At the line, 2 shots.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Porter, no luck. New York's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Markkanen kicks to DiVincenzo. Lets it go with a 3. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Well, you want to chase him off the three-point line. DiVincenzo able to settle in that time.
86-76.
Maxey against DiVincenzo. Now, here's Maxey. Defense right on him. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. 1:21 left in the third. And Thompson kicks to DiVincenzo. Pass to McGee. Rebounded by Jackson. And Mathurin has got the ball here for Milwaukee, trailing by 10. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Bull against Jackson. 5 on the clock. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Loss in the pass to Maxey. Comes up empty down low.
But whether the shots are wide open or contested, he is just having no luck right now, guys, with anything.
Markkanen passes to DiVincenzo. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's New York going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scores now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter, Isaiah Jackson out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's Mitchell. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Lawson in at the 3. And McGee kicks to Holiday. Here's Bull. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Bull's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Knicks. Jackson against McGee. Outside Porter. Jackson a screen on DiVincenzo. And a wide open look for Porter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Knicks leading by 13. Bull the pass to Markkanen. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. From the arc. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Just a lights-out shooter. Focus from Lowry is great.
Bucks trail by 16. Porter passes to Jackson. Mitchell against Holiday. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That is his first foul of the game. Knicks on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Clock at 6. Here's Mitchell. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Mitchell's got 34 points.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And that one against the Raptors. There aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Lawson sets a screen for Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 18 points just in the second half.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
DiVincenzo passes to McGee. Over Jackson. The shot's good from McGee. And the Knicks lead by 14.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Holiday against Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on JaVale McGee.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Dillon Brooks, he's checked in for the Bucks.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
DiVincenzo against Porter. Outside, Markkanen. Holiday, the pass to McGee. Back to Holiday. DiVincenzo against Mitchell. Shoots it up. Can't nail the jumper. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Bucks. A 12-point game. Mitchell against Holiday.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
Donovan Mitchell at the line. 2 shots.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell. Durant's checked in for the Knicks. That one misses. And you think about rookies coming into the NBA, it seems, Brent, that veterans are a little bit easier on the rookies now than they were in the past.
I think we romanticize, Kevin, a lot of those stories that we heard from the old days about veteran players giving it to the younger players, and certainly that's going to happen, especially at the beginning of the season. But these guys have known each other for a long time, and these friendships and bonds have started from years ago. So a little bit less and less, but it's still fun to poke at the rookies, just a little.
Bounce pass from Durant, and the slam dunk by McGee.
His length and then his quickness, Durant, you just can't cover the guy. An absolute nightmare matchup, and then you add the pick and roll to it.
Outside, Mathurin. Offline with his 3. New York leading by 11. Here's Bol. DiVincenzo passes to Durant. Muscling it in, Kevin Durant.
Well, we know KD can carry the load offensively any night, but we see a little stat padding here.
On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Durant. Nifty move. And it's Mitchell missing. New York's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Pass to McGee. KD against Mitchell. KD draws the double. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Drops in the tray.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Brooks, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
And here is Mitchell. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Mitchell's got 44.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Durant kicks to McGee. Pass to Bol. Jackson against McGee. Right side, Kevin Durant. Now here's Mathurin, the fast break kills.
And strong off the bounce. Mathurin will keep coming. This kid is willing to challenge you.
First free throw is good.
And the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for McGee. Gobert comes in for Bol. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dante DiVincenzo. Milwaukee also making some changes. Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. And Maxey subbed in for Kevin Porter. Bucks trail by 10. Now Mitchell. Outside, Maxey. Looking to end his cold spell. He lays it in. Maxey's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Milwaukee. The Knicks have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them.
I mean, he can just put in difficult shots from time to time, not affected at all by the contact.
Brooks outside. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Thompson. He gets that one. Mitchell's got 46 points.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Robinson a screen on Maxey. Here's Caruso. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Oh, boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Brooks against Gobert. Pass to Sharp. Mitchell outside. Brooks outside. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Here's Maxey. Up again. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Thompson. Rebound, Milwaukee. Mitchell's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Tries the spin move. Brooks outside. Maxey against Caruso. Maxey passes to Sharp. Back to Maxey. Connects from three-point range.
And how about the awareness from Maxey, firing off that shot just in time.
KD passes to Gobert. Durant sets a screen for Gobert. Outside Robinson. Pass to Thompson. And Gobert kicks to Durant. Over Mathurin. Durant, no good.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
On the wing, Mitchell. Sharp with a screen on Thompson. For 3, Mitchell. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the Knicks miss again.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Mitchell kicks to Maxey. Pass to Sharp. Now Brooks. Outside, Maxey. And it's good, assisting on the play with Brooks. Brooks has got 5 assists tonight.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's not taking any chances. It wants to huddle him up right away. And the Bucks making a change here. Eason's checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Caruso, the pass to Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
I don't know if there's somebody on the roster that's going to slow down Robinson right now.
With the step back. Up top, Maxey. Defended by Caruso. Maxey kicks to Mitchell. No good from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Thompson misses.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Caruso against Maxey. And it's Brooks in the corner. Shoots. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Brooks has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Brooks is always working hard for this team, and here it pays off with a huge basket.
KD against Brooks. Brooks. The shot by KD. No good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Maxey passes to Brooks. Sharp with the screen on top. Here's Mitchell. Robinson pulls it in. Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
And he commits the intentional foul. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. They double team KD. For the three. Rebound, Milwaukee.
He's not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Brooks finds Sharp. Caruso against Maxey. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up enough.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
And here's Mitchell from the arc.
Clay showing some signs that time of that prime-time defense he can bring.
.11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mitchell wide open. Count it! And that shot brings them to within just one.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
.7 seconds left to play here in the fourth. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3-point split.
To tie it up. Can't knock in the 3. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game. So it's New York picking up the win. And David, thank you.